All right, guys, thanks for coming today. This is for Marketing 462, Marketing Research. We're here to discuss the Wolfline bus system here at NC State and kind of how it can better serve the student population. So we've got some people here who have had experience with the bus system, and also people who have actually never ridden the bus before. And we're gonna just kind of go through some discussion topics and kind of just get some feedback from everybody. So. We kind of have this broken down into different categories, and I guess we'll start off first with advertising. First question is, how did you guys learn about the Wolfline initially? Anyone can take it away.
There's some wonderful RAs at UT. And, they introduced me to Wolfline.
So other people?
I saw it driving down the road.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Anybody heard about the werewolf, and how did you learn about it?
I learned about the werewolf my freshman year when I had to use it to get my car at night. So that's one of the main ways.
Okay.
I learned about the werewolf through my friends and I used it because it took me downtown.
Perfect.
When you're like walking on campus or when you're around campus or something, is there ever any times when something catches, like an advertisement for the Wolfline system or anything that involves the transportation system here at NC State? Is there anything that ever has caught your eye, like an advertisement or like something like, in the gym they have like the TVs that kind of show the routes and stuff. Is there a time that you guys can think of that maybe?
I think the only time I've seen one of those is in the library.
Library? What was it? What was it, TV or was it like?
TV.
Okay.
Do you think that you would still ride the Wolfline or the werewolf if you had never seen any advertisements about it?
Probably, yeah, because I see it riding around campus all the time.
Great.
Let's go to the next section.
Okay, about the Go Pass. Who doesn't know what the Go Pass is? Okay, the Go Pass is a free pass to ride the Triangle Transit and CAT buses that run in Raleigh. Students of North Carolina State University are now required to obtain an actual pass rather than only showing your NC State ID to get on a bus, where before we would just use our ID, but now you have to have the actual Go Pass. So does anybody here have a Go Pass? No. Okay. How many of you used your ID to actually get on a bus before we had the Go Pass? Anybody? Does anybody ever use the public transportation in Raleigh?
Is that the one like to get to Chapel Hill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One time my sophomore year I missed the regular bus, so I got on the CAT bus to go to my sorority house. And that's before we had the Go Pass.
How was that experience running the CAT bus?
You
don't have to bash or anything. I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, it was just interesting. I was just like, okay.
Well,
Just
what
another
are?
public bus system.
Okay.
So.
I know, Catherine. You said something. You were about to say something about the CAT bus.
I don't like the cat bus.
Why is that?
Just because there's crazy people that ride it.
Would you agree that they're a little less kept up than what you would
Well, I
expect?
mean, it's public transportation.
Right, but,
so. But I see people
Still,
standing
right.
outside our apartment complex waiting for the cat bus, and I'm just driving by. Because you can park at Reynolds and they won't ticket you after like 1 o'clock.
What would you have done, like now, since you have to have a Go Pass, if you missed that bus and you couldn't get to your house? What would you have done in that situation if it had happened now?
Call somebody to pick me up, probably.
Would you be
That's
willing?
just like, because you have to go to the, Office of Transportation. It's just like another hassle, because that's not even like close to anything. I think it's like, by Lee Hall or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go over there, so I'd probably just call someone or figure out.
Would
or just
anybody
wait
here be
longer.
willing to go get an actual Go Pass? Or does that just take too much time? You'd rather just forget about it?
Depends on if that's your only source of transportation. I mean, if that would be the absolute only way you
Right.
get home, then yeah, you'd probably be willing to do that.
But, okay.
If you can get it for free, I don't see the difference of needing to have it if you have an ID.
Well, I
Maybe
think.
they're trying to make it more official.
Okay, good, thank you. We already talked a little bit about safety, kind of convenience of the like public transportation, the TTA and the CAT buses. Does anybody want to talk more about maybe how they, safety and convenient, like safety concerns and like convenience and stuff like that about you said that they were there were crazy people on
Oh
the
yeah,
bus?
because like homeless people ride it and just I don't know.
Do you ride the Wolfline?
I did last year a couple times.
Okay, obvious. Well, I don't know. I guess homeless people could ride the Wolfline.
No, yeah,
but-
crazy people get on Wolfline too.
Yeah, they definitely.
One guy got on and said he wanted to go downtown. Bus driver said this does not go downtown. He said okay, and just stayed on and rode us to campus. And then he asked us if anyone knew how many feet were in a mile. It was kind of crazy.
I know it's convenient, especially down by like on Trailwood, near U Suites in New Village. A lot of people, because Wolfline doesn't go down there, but the cat buses do. So a couple of my friends get on that and come up to campus that way.
That brings up a good point. I don't know who all lives around that area or knows about that area. Obviously, everyone knows, but what are your thoughts on why Wolfline doesn't go down there? Do you think that should go down there? Do you think it's good how it is right now?
You should
Just
definitely
the
go
cat
down
bus.
there.
I think it should go down there because that would just be one more bus to come by, and it would just be more. I guess it would give more time slots that we would have to be out there instead of having to wait like 30 minutes to an hour on a bus, and then it takes an hour to get to campus from Trailwood. So it might benefit it somewhat.
When you're riding around campus or the other stops that Wolfline makes or close to campus, about how many times do you see non-students on the bus, like just general public on the Wolfline?
Not very often.
Do you think maybe that would change if it went further out to like Trailwood, that area? Do you think more like the student to non-student ratio would increase or decrease or stay the same?
It would probably increase, but it's still student apartments, so it's the vast majority of students.
Alright.
Well, there's 11 routes during the daytime and there's 2 at night for the werewolf. And does anyone consistently ride the Wolfline? And are you satisfied with the areas that the Wolfline serves and stops at? Or do you feel like there should be, I guess we just talked about that.
Is there anywhere on campus, specifically in this area, that you feel like you wish that it stopped and it doesn't, and like there isn't a bus stop there, but you pass it and you're like, God, like I wish I could get off right there instead of a quarter of a mile down there.
I rode it last year every day, and it was annoying when there wasn't a stop on all Hillsborough anymore.
On Hillsborough?
I guess right here.
Okay.
I look at it the other way. I wish there was places where it does stop now, where it shouldn't stop. Like the Dan Allen, like that just causes, like for all the people that drive or commute, the Dan Allen one that stops right after Kate's, that just makes a bottleneck for all the people trying to get to class on time.
So maybe they should
Were they all-
reposition a few of them.
Yeah.
Do you mean the one in
To make it-
Witherspoon?
Yeah.
And they have that one, and they have one right outside UT, like
Yeah,
in
so
front of
there's
UT.
two.
It's
No,
like-
they
They
moved
just
that
got rid of that
one.
one.
They got rid of that one.
Because of that reason.
That's
Yeah,
probably
that one was that stops pretty stupid.
Yeah.
What do you think they should do about that stop, Dan? Like where do you think they should put that maybe?
Don't stop. Or they,
They have one at Tally. It stops at Tally anyway. So what is it? Another 150 yards.
Yeah.
Tally, really? Is it that big of a deal?
They should have a bus lane.
yeah, that bus, like make a little bus.
The one stop.
But that's like
Jordan.
another 30 minutes
Is that
of
still
sitting there. If you had like if you were trying to go to the gym or something and you gotta go, that's like extra 30 minutes if you didn't have that stop.
Or
And
they
I would
could
get off
even
at
make it,
Witherspoon.
you know, if what's in front of Bergal, they could take that one and put it like right in front of Bergal. I mean, it's like right there, and just make the buses like go through that loop or something.
And you said something about a bus lane. We
Yeah.
haven't even thought
Yeah.
about that.
Well, because the lane pretty much in front of the library that runs right on that road, it's pretty much just a bus lane.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's very smart.
downtown sucks because the buses
Yeah.
driving in the morning.
You guys know how to figure out the lag times of the buses, like where they are currently?
Is that always accurate?
I think so.
Use that.
Pretty
Use
much
that. The computers. I think there's also something you can get on your phone about like where the routes are coming or where the buses.
Thank you guys very much for participating in this research. All of your information will assist us in determining how the NCSU Transportation Wolfline bus system can be changed to better serve the student body. Thank you very much.